Hello everyone. My name is Peter. Welcome to the true stories being shared here. Please sit back and listen to today's story. My husband, 25M, suggested we start dating normally again, and I'm a bit upset. John, a pseudonym, and I have been married for over 2 years and were together for about 3 years before that. Overall, we've had a healthy relationship with good communication. When we first got married, we used to go on dates a lot, nothing big, sometimes just coffee or a drive, but we made it a point to get out of the house together and have a good time. As time passed, I took on more freelance work, which kept me busier, and he started saying he was too tired or didn't feel like going out after work or on his days off. Up until now, I haven't had an issue with that. He works a lot, and I don't blame him at all. But this is where everything changed. A few months ago, he became really interested in digital marketing, basically selling products online. He bought an expensive course to help him learn and started trying to post regularly 3 times a day to build up a following on a new Instagram account. So he really put a lot of effort into this. I wasn't holding my breath that it would succeed for various reasons that I won't get into here, unless you want, but I never discouraged him from doing it. When he was stressed, I encouraged him. I often told him how proud I was of all his hard work, etc. I'm only mentioning that to say I didn't oppose him trying this and never put him down for it at all. But it's because of this that I feel a bit sad. Last week, we had a cute date night after he got off work on Saturday, and I really enjoyed it. We laughed and generally had a great time, just like our early dates after we got married. While we were out, I had an idea for a cute video that might take about 5 minutes to record, and then I put my phone away for the rest of the time. When we got home, I made and posted the video, adding him as a collaborator on his new digital marketing Instagram account. At his request, I guess he was advised to post more real-life stuff, not just sales videos. No problem. I didn't mind. Well, since I had a following small but bigger than his, that reel performed better than any other reel on his account. Great. We both thought. But now he's suggesting we go on these little weekly dates on Saturdays. At first, I was really happy. I wanted to get back to our regular dates, but then he said it would help us get content for his page. He asked if I could be a collaborator on all or most of the posts, but could he post them himself to get the credit for the engagement? I guess that all the views /etc. wouldn't really mess up his page's analytics because I'm the one creating the posts. I'm hurt because for over a year, he hasn't shown any interest in taking me out. But suddenly, because he needs content and sees how I can help boost his views, he wants to go on dates. I guess I just feel used and like I'm not a priority at all. I feel like these dates wouldn't even count as real dates because he's not asking to go out to spend time with me. I want to reiterate that I'm not against him doing this side job, and I'm not even against helping him or collaborating on posts, though I don't want to do it every week. I'm really genuinely happy, whether it succeeds as a moneymaker or not, that he's just putting so much effort into something he's excited about. I've never seen him do this for anything. But that's just it, isn't it? The sudden shift in his behavior, the way he's now motivated to spend time together, but only because it serves another purpose, leaves me feeling hollow. It's not that I don't want to support him, I do. But is it too much to ask for that support to be reciprocated? Is it unreasonable to want to feel like his wife, not just a means to an end? These thoughts plague me, eating away at the joy I should feel about his new venture. It's as if the person I've known all these years has shifted focus so abruptly that I'm left in the dust, wondering if I'm still seen, still valued. When I think about those early days of our marriage, the simplicity of our dates, the laughter we shared over coffee or a spontaneous drive, I can't help but feel nostalgic. Back then, every moment felt genuine, unforced. Now, I'm questioning whether our time together is motivated by love or by the potential for a few extra likes and shares. It's a painful realization, one that leaves me questioning my place in his life. Am I wrong for feeling this way? For wanting to be more than just a collaborator in his online success? I know relationships evolve, that people grow and change, but I can't shake the feeling that I'm being left behind in this process. I want to be supportive, I want to be there for him, but not at the cost of my own emotional well-being. I need to know that I matter to him, that our relationship is more than just content fodder. I'm asking for advice because I'm unsure whether to bring this up to him, and if I do, what should I say? The last thing I want to do is make him feel bad or discourage him in his new effort. Should I just be grateful to be dating again? Am I being selfish? These questions circle in my mind, keeping me up at night, gnawing at the edges of my sanity. I've always been the one to support, to encourage, to stand by his side no matter what. But now I'm the one who needs reassurance, the one who needs to feel valued. Is that too much to ask? Thank you for any advice, and I'm sorry if this was too long. If this could be posted somewhere else, I'm open to suggestions. I can't post to relationship advice because it has a yes or no question, lol. Edit, because so many people are hung up on the double standard of me creating content on our date, but not wanting him to. I just want to clarify that I'm not a content creator. I asked him if he wanted to make the reel, and he agreed, and it wasn't a regular thing because I don't post often. To me, the difference here is that the primary purpose of these upcoming dates would be to get content, and for him, it would be work, while for me, it was just something fun for us. Maybe this doesn't make a difference, but that's just how I see it in my head. But even this explanation feels hollow. I can hear the rationalization in my words, the attempt to justify my feelings, to make them more palatable to myself and to others. But deep down, I know the truth. I feel betrayed. I feel like the man I married has found something new to focus on, and I'm just a convenient accessory in his quest for digital success. It's not just about the content, it's about the shift in priorities, the subtle yet undeniable change in how I'm viewed. This is the crux of my pain, the source of my anger. I never wanted to be the one to drag him down, to be the weight on his shoulders, but neither do I want to be used, to be reduced to a mere prop in his online life. I deserve better than that, don't I? Update. So first off, thanks to the vast majority of you who were logical and kind. And a shout out to the bullies who immediately jumped to bashing women. In 2024. Really? Anyway, here's what I did. Many comments said the best thing might just be to win and find the good in my situation, but if it really bothered me, talk to John. Honestly, I didn't want to, but I also didn't want to be upset on every date. So I decided to see how I felt afterward. I waited 2 weeks to make a decision, and decided to go ahead and bring it up with him. For those who think I'm a dramatic witch whose husband will never do enough to make her happy, I told him I was sure that how I felt wasn't what he intended to convey, but then I explained what I had been thinking. Sure enough, as many of you said, he just wanted to kill 2 birds with 1 stone. I told him I was totally fine with creating content on our dates, but I just didn't want to feel like that's why we were going on dates. He said he understood and would be careful about that, and if I ever felt bothered or wanted a relaxed date night, just to let him know. So that's the good part. The next part is a bit harder. Following the advice of some of you with digital marketing or MLM experience, I had a tough conversation about the pyramid scheme. I told him before and after this talk that whatever he chose to do, I'd support and help him, but I also explained some things to him. How the marketing is misleading, how most people lose money instead of making it, how they'll try to keep convincing him to spend more money to make it work, etc. I also suggested he track his study hours, creating and posting content so that even if he starts making sales, he can decide if that time was worth the money earned. Maybe I mentioned other things, but I can't remember if I did. I've always been very against MLMs and want to think I know a lot about them, so I just tried to give him all the basics kindly. After all that, I told him if he wanted to keep trying, I'd be on board as long as he didn't invest more money before earning some. I also told him I was really proud of all the work he's put in so far, and I love how excited he is about it, how he's getting up early to work out because of it. He'll film part of his run/SDR etching/ etc., but actually does a full workout or run, and I love how it's energizing him. Understandably, he was a bit sad and quiet, but he got it and didn't get mad. This happened last night, and he was totally back to normal before bed, and today he's still posting, so I guess I didn't hurt his feelings or discourage him as much as I thought. That's the whole reason I waited so long, but I guess it'll be okay. I'm really looking forward to our weekly dates and the fact that we'll be able to look back and remember them all, because we'll have videos of each one. But even as I say that, there's a part of me that's still uneasy. Will these dates be for us, or will they be for his followers? Will I be able to look back at these videos and see them as genuine memories, or will they just be more content, more fuel for the digital machine? I can't shake the feeling that something fundamental has shifted between us, that this new venture has created a distance I can't quite bridge. Again, thank you for all your kind words, and I'm happy to answer any comments or questions. Please be kind, for heaven's sake.